You know, one of the things we haven't done much since we've been here is actually go out in the woods. We've been on trails quite a bit, but we haven't been up in the woods. This is the mirror up here, and really don't ask me why it's up here, it just is. But this looks like something did like that. Like, you know how a monkey would? I mean, that's like a primate's hands bend. They're more flexible than ours are. You know, and there's also some little markings lower. Maybe you can see them like right in here. Boy, it's hard to see. There's some, looks like some little hands or something marked across it. Juvenile Sasquatch, raccoon, pygmy goat, left-handed walrus. I don't know what's doing it. I don't know. We're gonna go out. We're actually gonna walk up into the woods. Actually pretty quiet out here right now. I say that and the insects start making more noise. I'll be honest, one of the reasons I haven't stepped off into the actual woods that much is because, man, like chiggers and mosquitoes and all that are just terrible. Maybe when I get back, I'll take a shower and have Rachel check me over for ticks, because I really don't want to get Lyme disease or any other citrus disease. And this is one of those places I've said before. You just feel something out here. You feel a presence out here. I took her a ride yesterday. Rachel was taking a nap. And I'm telling you, I was being watched the whole time. I felt like something was following me through the woods. I made a little video for patrons and channel members showing you how fast even Badger can run. I mounted a GoPro on the back of the four-wheeler and went as fast as I could and let Badger try to stay up with me. And he did, for the most part. And that little dog is fast. So it tells me that anything else out here could probably keep up with me, which is not really all that comforting. When you're riding out here, you think, well, maybe whatever it is, I can outrun. Can you? Can you outrun it? I don't know. I don't know. But I know that little old Badger, he was hanging right with me for the most part. Trails here, you can't, there are places you can go fast. Unless you want to get hyper muddy or go around a muddy curve at 45 and slide off into the trees or whatever, you kind of have to watch what you're doing. So when I was riding back the other night when I was out by myself, I'm telling you, it was creepy and I couldn't go nearly as fast as I wanted to, is what I'm saying. Also, the ride I went with Badger, I hadn't been out in a day, so man, I put the GoPro on there and took off. And I didn't really stop. I didn't want to stop because I wanted him to stay with me and I wanted him to have to run because he likes to run. So I'm like, oh brother, let a run. Man, I got every freaking cobweb. I finally got to a place and it was just like it was a weave of cobwebs. There's some tall trees here. There's some trees falling over down here. I'm gonna walk down here and check them out. Yeah, again, don't let anybody ever convince you that Oklahoma doesn't have some rugged areas. Wow. down trees right here. They don't seem to be cut. They seem to be just broken. You know, honestly, we would love to get more howls and whatever, just because that's kind of the point of us being here, other than it's a place for us to be while the van's down. We would love to get something on camera, like proof. You know, as much as I say we'd like to have an encounter, whole different than having them. It is a completely different feeling actually having an encounter. And I know Robert Dodson he had a lot of crazy stuff happen out here. You know, and honestly, because I've watched some of the videos, you can find them still. You'd think we'd have more experiences than we have out here with everything that happened to him. Man, some of the stuff he heard and saw was just crazy. And then we get here, there's nothing. Aside from the weird feelings, if that makes sense. Aside from the, you know, anytime you're out in the woods, just getting goosebumps. This area down here is where we came out with Udell on the 4th of July, the evening of the 4th of July. We were sitting right in here, right down this hill. That's where the National Forest starts. Just like right there. Thought about riding the four-wheeler down there, but I don't think that's going to happen because it's pretty steep, pretty violently steep, and then just trees in the way. Let's just listen for a minute. I'm gonna walk back up over here by the four-wheeler and sit down for a minute because that hurt. I'm all the way out of shape. And I also just ripped part of my leg off with one of those scratchy vines. You know, by the time this video comes out, we may have our first video up on Cryptid Chronicles. That is gonna be solely cryptid, Bigfoot, Sasquatch, brass, billy goat. I don't know what all it's gonna be. It's not going to be solely Bigfoot related, but probably the majority of it will be Bigfoot related. However, I'll still be doing videos on this channel that are cryptid related until, if and when Cryptid Chronicles gets monetized, and then we can start going from there on that. So there'll be some crossover content between the two. We have seen a lot of deer here, I will say that. There's lots of deer, lots of squirrel, armadillos. Haven't seen a skunk. Thought we smelled one, but then it didn't really smell all the way like a skunk. The last lie we did was from right here. And back down this road, I really can't see it right now, but back down this little path where it turns back to the right down there, maybe you can see it, I hope you can. When we were doing the live, we were looking down there because we heard something. There was something black down there. Like, it looked like maybe 1.5 feet tall. But then whenever we left, it wasn't there. We thought it was a stump or something. We even went back and went and rewatched the live to see if we could see it. And we didn't see it on camera, but there was definitely something black there. So I'm wondering if it was something laying down watching us. You know, I don't know. I don't know that it was, I don't know that it wasn't, but we were both like, well, there was something black down there. Wasn't there when we left. I don't know what it was, but there was definitely something happening. Something changed, we'll put it like that. The breeze got noticeably cooler. It's supposed to rain. There's probably, I think there's a little front coming through. I mean, it's like noticeably cooler air. Probably 15 or 20 degrees cooler. Oh, poof. Yeah. I don't know if you can hear, I hear raindrops. So I don't have anything to cover up with. I have all my camera stuff out here. So I'm gonna jump back on the four-wheeler and I'm gonna take off. Thank y'all for watching. Y'all have a good night. We'll talk to you later. Bye.